Hi, Sandy here. I've been going through all my colors. I sort everything by color. I'm making tags and borders and a few embellishments. And today I'm going to work on orange. Then all I have left to do is my multicolor stuff. Just trying to use stuff up, you know. And so I'm going to play with my orange today. Orange is not, you know, just doesn't come up a lot when you're sorting things, but it's okay. Okay. Well, so I got this pretty Victorian lady here. I'll give you a better look at her. I want to get this glued on. This is just a flower I cut freehand one time. Okay, here's my Victorian lady. See that? Printed her from Pinterest. This is kind of boring. I need a marker. Gold is my favorite. Do I have orange? These are like paint markers, sort of. No, this will do. So I'm gonna go around here. I like doing like a dotted line. And I don't do it great. And I don't take the time to do it perfectly. Just to, you know, make this stand out a little bit better. Okay. Now I'm going to put on my little... I always add these little scraps of paper on the edge just to make things a little more interesting. This is a piece of vellum. Just a little scrap of it. It doesn't show up much now. And then I got a little piece of glitter paper here. I've got my tags and borders all laid out on the table over there. I put some on my table over here, and then there's another table over there, and I kind of got a little head start on them. Okay, this was a Project Life card, and I cut this out, and then I can write something on my scrapbook page. I use these on scrapbook pages. I like to have hundreds on hand, extras, so that when I'm making a page, I have a lot to choose from. I might have put that a little lower than this is a nice sticker. See that? It's kind of 3D. And I don't write much on my pages usually. I might write a spring 2019 or something on there, you know. I don't know what I'm going to write. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I still need to pick out some more stuff for this. I got this word admire, and I'm going to cut that out a little bit. I want just a rectangle on there. I like to add a word to my tags and borders. Okay. Usually I go through and I've got this bag of rhinestones. They're good for the center of flowers. I got buttons, and I've got all of these. Is there a hole in this bag? I got these things that I use glue dots for. So I'm going to add a button to the middle of this flower just to kind of bring it to life, to finish it off. I think a medium-sized glue dot will do. I like to add a lot of stuff to my... I like to use a lot of things. Get them used up, you know. So I like to add a lot of stuff to them. I'm going to use this white flower here because that's going to stand out against the background. Just digging through this little bag a little bit. What else can I add? Maybe a second flower someplace right there. Maybe that'll be about enough. Sometimes with these paper flowers, they're from Hobby Lobby, you've probably seen them. When you put them on the glue dot, when you peel them up, the back of the paper stays on, and then you lose your adhesive. So I always keep a razor blade handy for lots of things. I use it for lots of things. I guess that didn't work so great. It's now stuck to the razor blade. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. Okay. And maybe I'll add a few rhinestones just for the fun of it. I got some square ones I need to use. These are self-adhesive. They got backing on them. And I cut them up and put them in this bag so they're handy. Oh, this one is sticking to the adhesive. The adhesive is sticking to the plastic instead of to the back of the rhinestone, so we'll get that going. Yeah, there we go. I'll put that right here, just for no reason. I really try not to think very hard on my projects, because just get them done, you know. Use your stuff up. If you think too hard, you're going to take forever and not get very much done. That's just my style. I'll put another rhinestone there. Just fancy it up. And I got some square rhinestones, some smaller. Like, where did I see those? Did I see some smaller square rhinestones? I thought I did. Yeah. There we go. Maybe this is getting to be a bit much. One more, and I'm going to stop. Okay, that's it. So that one's done already. I'm going to leave those out so they're handy. Get the rest of these put back in here. Okay, that's done. Then I've got this tag. I got to get my punch so I can punch a hole in it when I'm done. I printed that from Pinterest, the lady, and I printed this from Pinterest. Just going to make it pretty. My glue stick. So I got my little squares. These are just basic plaid, not gingham polka dot. Actually, I think I'll use I'll use this flowery side. Have that showing instead of the polka dots, just for contrast. I save little tiny scraps, and I keep them in a little bead box sorted by color, and I really use them. I like to put the things at an angle just to make it a little more interesting. Most of my tags seem to have the same design, different elements. Well, they vary a lot, but most of them have the tags made with cereal boxes or something, and scrapbook paper glued onto it, the scraps. Sometimes I use strips this way or that way, whatever, and I use my scrap strips. I use just about anything. And then I've got a subject. You got to have a subject for them, And then I just add a lot of things to it. I usually like to add a word. I use silk flowers. I like to use buttons and rhinestones, flowers, butterflies, just all kinds of things. And I sort everything by color because that kind of limits, narrows things down on how because if I brought out everything I have in every color, I'd be swamped. I'd be just buried. Okay, what do we got in here? Got that butterfly. I'm going to put that on there. What the heck? You know, I try not to think very hard on what I'm doing. I just put together stuff and create and use up my stuff. And I use a lot of these tags and borders when I'm doing my scrapbook pages. I don't do a lot of scrapbook pages though because I've been caught up for 2 years and I only do pages when I get a new batch of photos in. So in the meantime, I have a lot of time to play. Ooh, orange rhinestones. Well, not really rhinestones. Oh, I'm going to save that for something else. Oh, I got a little foam heart. I had these hearts when my daughter was little. I bought them for her to play with, and she didn't play with them very much. Lots of foam stuff, you know, and she didn't play with them very much, so I make an effort to use them up. Okay, that's cute. Bird says happy. Okay, then I've got this. I didn't really pull a lot of stuff for this. There's a tag I've made on the scrap of paper. So I've got, I'm not going to use this one on there. So I've got my little scraps of paper just to make it more interesting. Okay, and then I've got this journaling card. I have these journaling cards, and I like to put them on decorated tags just to make them more interesting and to use them up on my pages. Now I just temporarily set these on here. I don't know if I think I'm going to use a little glue dot on each one of these to make sure they stick better. Just trying to use things up. So I've been watching videos about clusters, about gathering up a lot of little items and just not even thinking about what you're doing and making clusters of things and making embellishments with clusters and not thinking about it, and that sounds like kind of right up my alley. So I want to try that. I need to do my multicolor tags and borders, and then I think I might be ready to do a video and try to play with doing some clusters. Then I got to get back to doing some glue books because I haven't done any glue books in a while because I've been doing all of these tags and borders. I just jump around between the tags and borders, organizing my stuff. I love organizing my stuff. Doing the glue books, and then once in a while when I get photos, I do my scrapbooking. Okay, I'm going to put this button there. Oh, that's cute. And maybe this right there, and I think we'll call it done. There's a sticker I put right there that didn't come on there. What's this sticker? What's this? It fell out of my bag. Let me see what it is. It's a bumblebee. It's like a fire. Oh, it's a firefly. That's what it is. And I'm going to use it just for no reason. Just going to stick it on there. Why not? There. Using up stuff. Okay. I think I'll use a large glue dot for this one and a medium glue dot for the other one. Come on. Okay, I'm going to call that done. And I've been working on making some little embellishments. This is just a little tag from some scraps, I think. I think I made that. I don't remember. So I'm going to glue on my little scraps of paper. Then I've got this snail. It's got this foam sticky thing on there, but I'm gonna add a glue dot just to be safe. I thought I had a little tiny word to put on here, but I guess I don't. Okay, now I've got this little tiny silk flower, so I'm gonna add that. Doesn't show up real good, but that's okay. And I got a little rhinestone to use for the center. That's just a little embellishment. I'm going to call that done. Here's another little embellishment. Start out with this tag. I'm going to go ahead and punch the hole just for no reason. Just because I like to punch the holes. Okay. So then I'm going to add some little things hanging off the side. So this has a torn edge. I think it looks more interesting like that. This is a piece of vellum. Okay, then I've got this sticker that says, "I love that smile." And another little tiny silk flower. Sometimes they look like they're double. This one is double. There we go. Okay. Get that off of there and put it right there. And add another one of these rhinestones for the center. Just a simple little thing. I don't really have a lot of imagination, but I find that just putting these little things hanging off the side just really brings the thing to life and makes things a lot more, like you put some work into it, like you gave it some thought, which I didn't. It's just what I do all the time. Okay, I've got this little embellishment that I made quite a while back. All I did was take this pre-made tag and I put a sticker on it. It says "Enjoy Today." So I thought I'd put this heart on it. I don't know. And where's that little flower I just had? I'm going to add that down here. Just a little touch. With a little rhinestone. Yeah, it's starting to come to life now. Got some butterflies. You know, I think I'd rather have a butterfly instead of this heart. Or I'll add the heart right here. It can make me a slight little cluster and a butterfly. Oh, I've had these butterflies forever. It's got a lot of white around it. I'm going to trim it just a little bit. Yeah, that looks better, I guess. Okay, let's use a little glue on that. Alright, there, now it looks like something I created. Alright, again, here's just a little tag. It's got a little hole. I want to get that out of there. Wants to tear, but there we go. So I didn't think much about this one. I just put this sticker on here for the moment. I'm going to add some of my little scraps. I better make them little too, because, well, that's red. That shouldn't be in there. Okay. That one ought to do it for such a small little tag. I had a lot of the little scraps to play with, but I used a lot of them on here, and that's what I want to do, so that's working for me. Okay, now my butterfly. I could add a word, but I'm thinking maybe I should have some with no words, and then when I'm looking for something, I'm not going to say, oh, that would be nice, but the word just doesn't fit what I need it for, so. See how unbalanced this is? It's kind of all on this side. There's not much over here, and that's a good thing, really. And balanced is easy. Unbalanced, it takes a little creativity. Okay, so there's a little embellishment. This one I really like. This is an embellishment that I bought. It's so pretty. Look, it's double thick. And then this is a tag that I made. Just glued some scraps on there. I think this might have been a calendar page, because that's the hole where it would hang up. So I'm going to add some glue dots to this, make it sure it sticks good. Come on. I don't think this needs very much, because it's just, you know, the butterflies will just really make a statement. Okay. There. And I'm going to add this flower, unless I decide on a different flower. I think I like that better. It stands out more. Okay, so we'll stick that on. And I'm not going to add a word to this one. If I want a word, I'll add one later. I'm going to use a big rhinestone in the center. I'm going to add a button. Maybe two. Probably one. This is a very thick tag. Hopefully it'll be okay in a scrapbook. That's what it's made for, isn't it? A scrapbook? But it's very thick. Okay, let's punch a hole. There's another tag done. That one's pretty fancy. Now I scan these just to save them, so I can look through on the computer and see all that I've made. But now when I scan this one, it's going to be very like shadowy here. It's not going to scan very well, but I guess that doesn't matter much. Okay, I got these two. These are nice as is, but I just, you know, I gotta add my own little touches. You know what? I got these sequins. I think I need to use these. So I'm gonna add a few sequins. Oh, not that many. Not nearly that many. Okay. So where's my mini glue dots? Here they are. I hope they're big enough. I'm going to make a row of sequins across here. I hope they don't get bumped off. I'm putting them upside down because they're kind of concave, and if I put them the other way, then the glue dot will just get lost in on the inside. I just like to make these things my own creations to a point. Of course, I didn't create that at all, but I'm adding a little something to it to make it unique like nobody else's. And that's all that needs. That's done. This one, I think I'm going to continue with the sequins. I think I'll just add a row right there. Because I got to use the sequins for something, right? My glue dot got shifted. Okay. I think this will be easy. Just on each line, you can see the lines where you can write something, and I can still write a little something. One more. Okay. Those are unique and not like anybody else's. Okay, this one, I've had some of these before in other colors, like yellow. I don't remember what colors, red. I think yellow. It does look kind of yellow, but it looks kind of orange. And I like to take my glitter glue, just children's glitter glue. I'm looking for some gold. But first, and I just outline it here, and then it has to dry overnight, just to make it more interesting. But first I gotta add something I've got to add something to make it more interesting. So it's like roses, but I don't know. Okay. I'm going to add 4 of these across the bottom to make it fancy. Okay, that perks it up a little bit. And now my glitter glue. I'm trying to shake it down to the other end. I should store these upside down, but I don't. Something else that works good is, I wonder what I got in my Stickles. They're not Stickles brand. I got these at a garage sale years ago. I don't know. I've been storing this upside down, so if it's not clogged, it should work. Oh yeah. I don't use these very much. I'm not very good at it. Not terrible at it. And it's got to dry overnight. I'm thinking I could make like a checkerboard pattern. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. Doop. Not bad, not bad. Okay, that makes it unique. It's kind of flat on this side. I'm going to add a little bit more. That looks better. Okay, now I've got to pray my cat does not get on it. That would not be good. Alright. So it's not to it, but it's decorated. Okay, I gotta put it over on the other side of the room. Now, I'm grabbing some more borders and tags that I've kind of created to glue together. They're over here on the table. Bear with me. I created quite a few things. We're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, last item, I'm coming. Okay. I only made 3 borders this time. I made a lot of tags. Okay. So I've got this. This was a Project Life card, just pretty basic. And then I've got this. I cut things out and then I gotta fine tune them later. So I got that. I wonder how much of this would cut off if I round the corners. It'd probably cut off that corner. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so this is out of a scrapbooking catalog where you can buy supplies, and this is a sample of something you could make with their supplies, and I cut it out. I don't want to waste anything. I was getting rid of the catalogs because they just, I'm never going to order stuff. I just bought it at a garage sale because I thought it looked nice and some good ideas. Do I want to add anything? I think I'll just add this little glitter scrap. Okay, and then I've got this. It says, making treasured memories. I got a puffy butterfly. It's adhesive. I'll put that right there. I think I'll add a button. And I think I'll call that good. There. Another tag. Okay, and then this one, I'm not loving how this color, the oranges don't go very well together. I'm going to look for something different real quick. Hold on. I'm going to hurry. That's prettier, but the colors go better with that one. Okay. Some of these I didn't take a lot of time to add a lot of extras, so they're pretty basic, and I gotta do some creating. Come on. This is like super smooth. It doesn't seem to want to stick. I think it'll be fine though. Okay. So now I'll glue my little embellishment. And right here in tiny letters on this little ribbon it says "Love Forever." Okay, this is fun. I'm definitely going to round the corners on this sticker. I'm just using the heck out of my corner rounder. Okay. Put that there. And I'm going to add a smaller one. Oh, here's a star. It's self-adhesive, and it's got like glitter in it. Doesn't show up really good. Well, that's gonna do. And another one done. I'll do a tag now. I love doing birds. So I'll start with gluing down some orange stuff. Orange little things. Oh, I'm going to start with this. This is just a scrap of vellum. I had 12 by 12 sheets of assorted colors of vellum and I was never using it. So I cut them down to shapes, and then I recently just started rounding some corners on them. Give it more of a finished look. So I'm going to put this right here, just for no reason at all. And then I'm going to... I kind of jump around, don't I? Get started on one thing and move around to something else. So then I got this pretty little bird. Just going to overlap this. No reason. No reason. Oh, I don't want it sticking off the edge here. Okay, that looks better. Just a bird in a flower pot. So I'm going to finish adding my little orange scraps. This is all the orange scraps I have left. I've been using quite a few of them. That's a good thing. There's no shortage of orange scraps, any color scraps. That was the back off of my purple star, my orange star. Okay. So this is a note card. I rounded the corners and I just stuck this sticker on there for a flower. And now I'm going to glue this down. And then I got this. This is a sticker. It says, "Our garden is full of flowers and lots of love." Put that right there. And then I got this. This is like what you get in your junk mail. And it's a orange daisy type flower on a foil backing thing. So I'm going to just put that, and I can't hardly tell what's right side up. I'm going to put that right there. Then I got this silk flower. Get me a glue dot. And I think I'll put that right. Let go of me glue dot right there. And then I'll add a button in the middle. And what else can I add? I see a butterfly over here on my sticker page. I've had these quite a while and I need to use them. They don't even stick very well anymore. Okay, I'll put the butterfly there. And then I spotted these circles, and they came with scrapbooking supplies, and I saved them, and I don't know why, but I try to use things up, so I'm going to use these. I'll put a dot right there for no reason. And a dot right there. There, doesn't look bad. And I used it up. Okay. This kind of wants a curl. Okay. But it'll be fine because I'm going to store it pressed in between other borders, and that'll flatten it, and then when I glue it down to a page, it's going to be in a page protector. Okay, here's a little embellishment. Got this little tag, cereal box, glued some scraps to the top of it. Gonna glue these on the sides. See how I just mix and match patterns, and I like how they turn out. Okay, this says we're better together, like coffee and donuts. It doesn't say like coffee and donuts, but that's what it is. Picture of coffee and donuts. So I'll put that right there. I'm going to add a button, because why not? And I think that's all it needs. Okay, then I've got this. This is, I don't know what it is. I have a lot of these things, and I rounded the corners on them, and I'm just going to try to get them used up. I got to use this. That's a brownish orange. And I got this foil, or not foil, glitter. And then I'm going to glue this on. Just right, right there. And then here's a cat dressed up like Henry VIII or something. It's cute. I find a lot of those on Pinterest, dogs and cats dressed up in human clothes from all periods of time. They're cute. Okay, so I'm going to put him right there. And I got a butterfly. I got this sticker, says you're amazing. And see, this square thing got almost all covered up. But I used it. I got it used. And I'll put the butterfly right there. And these rhinestones are catching my eye. I don't know why, but they are. So I'm just going to add a rhinestone right there. And punch it. When I punch it, you know I'm done. Usually. Alright. I have 5 more things to work on over here. I hope my battery doesn't run out. Okay. So I've got this. Kind of a banner thing. Then I've got this little hedgehog. I'm going to trim that down. I'm going to try to leave a little bit of white edge around it. I'm probably off camera here. I want my scraps to fall over there out of my way. And I've got this circle. I'm going to use that. So, put that right there. And this right there. Things don't have to have any rhyme or reason. Try not to overthink things. And this says it's all good. I'm going to add a butterfly. I'm reaching for a butterfly. How's that look? No. I like that one better. Not that it makes that much difference. Okay, see how things overlap? That's like clustering things. And I do like clustering. That was a skill I had to kind of teach myself. Okay, this one's going to be cute. So I've got a bunch of stuff here. Got a cereal box or whatever that is. Oh, this is a book cover. Yeah, the back of a book. And then I glued some scraps to it. And, oh, excuse me, I'm burping. So I'm going to glue these to hang off the side. Then I got this little girl. It's a doll. I have a lot of dolls pinned on Pinterest, and they're all dressed so cute. And I keep forgetting to download and print some. They're cute on borders and tags. They make a good subject. Okay. So, then I've got, I don't know. I got this flower. I've had that for a long time. I'm going to put that there. And it came with these green petals. But what I think I need to do is get my green Sharpie and and draw a stem. And I'm not a great artist, but I'm just going to do it. There's a flower. Voila. Looks fine. Okay, now I've got a butterfly. And some hearts. I think I'll put the hearts right there. And then I got this word sweet. It's got a little white edge on it. I got to trim that off. It's pretty tiny for my little corner rounder, but it's going to work. Well, it doesn't work great. That's alright. And I'm just going to put sweet right there. I don't have any buttons or anything on it. Do I want to add anything? You know what? I like to have some of these so that I can use them in my glue books without a lot of thick, bumpy things on them. So I'm going to leave it as is. And when I use it, if I feel like, oh, it needs something, I can add something. Okay, there we go. That one's done. I got 3 things to go. This is going to be a journal card. So I'll start by gluing on my little scraps. I don't even know what is on the back side of this white one, but I'm going to use it. See, I just try not to think too much about stuff. We'll stick that on there. And this one, 3 seems to be my balanced number. I don't know why. Don't need any reason why. Okay, put this on here. And I've got this flower. It's a sticker. Hope it'll stick well. And then this is an and sign, just for no reason. Just for no reason. So I'm going to put that right here. Make it sort of like a flower, I don't know. Is that it? That's all I have? I'm going to add a silk flower. I'm getting pretty low on them though. Oh wow. I don't know where this came from, but it's like a double flower. But I'm gonna peel it apart and have 2 flowers. Have one for later. Okay. The middle looks kind of sloppy, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna, because I'm gonna put a button or something on it. Okay, where's my big? There they are. That right there. And a lot of these things get pretty much covered up when you're working with them, and then they don't show much, but you used it up, and that's all that matters. Okay, that one's done. Then I've got this one. Again, animal, I don't know what that is. Animal crackers? And this is a sticker. Doesn't seem to want to stick very well. So I'm putting that right there. Let's see. Then I got this bird sticker I put on there already. Then I think I need some scraps. That one, that one, that one. Okay, now I'm ready to glue this on there. need something. Gotta put that on there, and this is gonna be done, and then I got a border to do, and then that's all. I'll be done with the orange. I still got plenty of stuff. I'm running out of subjects though. That's my problem. That's why I print stuff off of Pinterest, so I can have a subject and use up my stuff. That's cute. Okay, last thing here. So this is a border I made, just some scrap paper, glued some strips on there. This is out of the scrapbooking catalog. I cut that out. Kind of cheating. Okay. That's orange. It's a brownish orange, but it's orange. My little gluing pad here is getting kind of gunked up. I got to clean it up, but this is my last thing for a while, so I'll get it cleaned up. And then here's a vellum circle, using up my vellum. I think I'll put that right there. And then I'm going to glue this on. Down here. And then I got this journal card. I got a bird on it. I like that. Using up these journal cards. Ultimately, I will use them up on a scrapbooking page. Then they will really be used. Okay. I got this huge silk flower. Definitely going to need a large glue dot for that one. And it's kind of in rough shape, but that's okay. It gives it character. Alright. And, what should I put in the middle of it? Probably a button. That's about the only thing I have. I don't have rhinestones big enough for it. Okay, then I got this. This is just a sticker, a little wave. It was actually double the size. I don't know what you would do with it, but this is what I'm going to do with it. I think I'll just put it right there. For no reason. For no reason at all. Just add a little burst of color. Here's another firefly sticker. I'm going to put that right there. Give it a little whimsy. And I got a burlap orange flower. Put that over here. And I call that done. So thanks for watching, and next time I'm going to do the multicolor scraps and embellishments and stickers. Use them up, make some tags and borders, and then I'm going to try the clusters. So bye-bye.